So this next move we're going to look at is if our opponent is turtled. And we want to be able to flip them over because even though it's not necessarily an advantageous position for our opponent for the most part, they could be up on points in a tournament and be able to ride out the match like this and win when we could have just flipped them over and won ourselves. So to affect this turnover, we use a move that's not very creatively named, but it's easy to remember, and that is the far arm near leg. So one basic principle anytime your opponent is in turtle is I want my weight on top of them. I want to keep them as immobile as I possibly can. While I have my weight distributed on his back, I want to reach my hand and grab his ankle. And if you move your leg here for a second, I want to grab like so. So thumb next to the fingers and around his ankle. So if you move your leg back, I reach down and I wedge my hand there and get his ankle. Then I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to move it over to grab his far arm. And if you move your arm here for a second, I can either grab the sleeve if it's gi, I can grab the wrist, I can grab behind his elbow. Any of those are effective. They all work. But basically, I just want control of this arm. So again, I have my weight distributed. I grab the leg, I grab the far arm. So near leg, far arm. I'm going to pull up on his leg first to drive him forward. And then I'm going to push with my body weight and drive forward to push him into side mount. That's that. All right, so we're going to look at another turnover from turtle. So if our opponent's in turtle here, again, we want to observe that principle that we want our weight on top of them. In an effort to show the technique, I might take my weight off of my partner here for the demonstration. The grips we want for this are we're going to reach and grab the belt. We could just grab the fabric here, but the belt's a nice handhold. And then we're grabbing the fabric on the side of his leg here. So if you bring this leg up for a second, we're just grabbing the fabric on the side. We could grab over the top, but I think this is a better grip for this particular turnover. So we have our weight on them, and this arm is really going to be strong here, holding and pushing down against his back. We have our weight on top of them, and we're going to throw our front side leg over them. From here, we're going to sit back into the angle as we pull with this arm, and we're going to pull on his leg here and come up into top side.